like click like and subscribe or whatever the fuck.
Oh,
I just
share,
I just
comment, like, subscribe, and share. Thank
yeah,
you very much.
I just be living my life. I just get up and I go.
Word. But you could do that because you have a big shaft. You know, a lot of people in the world don't have a snakeskin shaft. The triple X. It's like a legendary weapon. You know, a
Everyone,
lot of
let me know
people
if
in
the
the world
audio's good.
don't have a snakeskin shaft. The triple X.
All right, we live.
Or live.
Let's go. I'll make sure the audio's good. Make sure. Uh,
And do I sound good or do I sound a little crazy? Because I can go on my laptop for anything.
nah, you good.
Say nah.
Here with the one and only Hajin Sun.
Yes, sir. Big tiger shit. You heard?
I already know. I forgot his name. Nigga's name is Princess, but it's East. What's good, East?
What's up,
East
Papa?
East is at work, so you know he's always in the
I'm muted
window.
until I speak. Yeah.
First
But
off,
that's it.
the first thing I wanted to say, if there's anything about the anime you guys want to touch upon, now's the time because
Alright.
after today I ain't talking about it.
Alright. The first half of the anime was much better than the second half. To me, at least.
Okay.
Like, I mean, I guess as far as enjoyment factor, when I was like watching the anime, like when it first came out, also I was probably really excited because after like 7 years of reading this shit, it came to life. And I was watching that shit weekly, and I was like, "Yo, this is gas."
Yeah.
But once they got to like doing the positions and shit, you know, like after like the test for like the you know, like getting friends and shit,
Yeah.
it kind of became a little like for me, you know. Like the crown game was lit, although it had its like really weird moments at the end and shit. And like the hide and seek
That
shit.
broke me.
No, I know. Yeah, I don't want to get too in depth with it. I don't want to really weird moments at the end and shit.
That was a little
And
definitely
like
odd.
the hide and seek,
That
I get if they try to make it like from like, you know, an anime standpoint, like you know, like they could do things later in the series and like just show things for context, even though it still doesn't make sense. But and the hide and seek shit was cool only because like they did Kuhn justice. You feel me? But overall, it was still like missing a lot of shit. I feel like, you know, which is obvious because we only had a fucking short ass window to get shit done. So it makes sense. But you know, obviously, it could have been much better.
I feel that. What about you, East? I don't know how much you watched, but thoughts on the anime? This is your chance. He might be at work busy, so.
Okay.
We already know.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. I understand definitely complaints, but flip it. As Thursday went on, you got progressive work. I don't think. What's funny is I didn't even finish that bitch. Like I didn't finish last episode because I didn't care. I don't. Yeah, I mean, but like as far as like the first episode, I thought it was good. Like from an all production standpoint, I have no complaints. But as far as adaptation, which is the key crucial point, it got pretty mid and trash like by the end of it. They added some scenes, and they skipped a lot of stuff too. So I was like, it was kind of feel like off putting to me and jarring more than.
I feel it.
Yo, keep it a buck. I don't even think I watched the last episode. Now that I think about it. But I seen the first scene. I seen it on like Twitter and shit.
Yeah. Yo, East, mute.
Oh, okay.
In the background fighting.
Yeah, my son sounded like he trained for a tournament.
I know, like. Yeah, all right. You know how I feel. I already spoke about it. That shit wasn't it. I didn't like it.
Y'all was wild with that Korean dub though. Korean, in my opinion, sound a little crazy sometimes.
No,
like,
the Korean dub was the wave. It was wavy. I like the Korean dub. I heard the English dub wasn't bad. You know, some people.
Nah, I watched the first episode. I was actually impressed. Okay. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I heard the dub wasn't bad, so I was like, okay. Because a couple people were saying, well, I watched it in English and I liked it, and I was like, that's what's up.
That's good.
But yeah. All right, man. Sound like he's in got a high school with all that commotion. Speaking of, that first episode wasn't bad.
Oh no, that first episode was gas. Yeah, I was watching that shit like, hold up, I might have to, you know what I'm saying? But keep that on the low.
Yeah, I am a fan of the beginning of out of high school, but
Yeah, it was gas until they became like gods.
I'm
That like,
sorry. Him being the Monkey King was not raw.
yeah,
I didn't
bro, I
care.
remember reading that shit, and
I
then like
didn't
I was
care.
like, wait,
I didn't.
what?
I
And
didn't
then they
care.
started fighting
Yeah.
Ragnarok in the sky. Like, come on, dog.
Yeah. But that whole first season got high school from the slap, bro. I seen a clip. I didn't get to watch the first episode yet, but the Korean DVC gonna slap, bro. Nappa took that one for the win.
Yep. But all right, let's get into this war. That's pretty much what I want to talk about, like from the part where the war starts. But
Okay.
I do want to talk about the beginning of season 3 a little bit because I'm not a fan of the cage stuff. In hindsight, right, going back through it, it's a lot. It's a lot better just considering that I have more information in terms of we got further, so I knew what some things ended up becoming.
Yeah, like the dog people and shit, the
Yeah,
hound ward and
yeah,
shit.
and then kill hell whatever. Even though I still think that guy's a clown.
Yeah, that 100%. He's such a yo. He's such a coward. He's such a coward.
I don't rate him. Like, what's good with this guy? My destiny. This guy got one little thing. He's like, never mind. I don't want to come. I fucked up, guys. Jihad
Yeah,
too.
he's so pussy.
I don't rate that. Oh shoot, my boy dude in the chat. Yup, Yasuracha. I'm not a fan of him. I don't know. I'm not a Yasuracha fan yet. I gotta see more. I think
You don't like Yasuracha?
I think I like Yama too much. I've just pledged my allegiance to the dogs. That's all.
This man said, "Bad Badger said, Joey alive. What a time we live in." Oh, not funny.
Oh man, I like Cat's War too, but it just I don't know. Because you know what it was. I think I like Yama so much because if Yama was not in the cage, I don't know if I get through it. Like he really carried that for me. Like every time he was on panel, I was excited to see him.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Nah, he definitely carried that arc. Cause we be going through shit like I don't give a fuck about this dumbass dog. Like where the fuck? Where the king dog at?
Kanzan and then like Godot and Louis. I'm like, I don't care about any of these people. Where is Yama? I just want.
Yo, I hated that Louis and Deng Deng shit, bro.
Yeah, that wasn't fire.
They said that wasn't fire.
It was not.
Nah, thanks.
Because like, I felt like there's a lot of cool moving parts, and then like we'd get to these things, and it's like, Mr. Slave in Utero, for what reason? For what reason must I gaze upon this? What should I do? Dang, I'm like, oh my god. I read it, I'm just like, I want to fall asleep, but anywho. Yeah,
the way I look at like weekly releases personally is like especially I'm caught up to a series like for example like the Dog Cage, like it was kind of mid, but like since I'm reading it weekly, it's just like when I read it, I'm like okay, like there's gonna be low points and there's gonna be high points, and I just look for those high points and get my screenshots in, and I'm chilling. Bam looks sexy. I might get a Jensen flashback, so we chilling. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it. Speak about that. But like I think that he's like actually a really good character. Like I didn't think he would be this solid, because I think like if I had a complaint, it would just be like it's not even a complaint on the character. I'm just like I guess we're not doing the immort stuff. Like that was just
that's retcon. I'm pretty sure that's like retcon.
Like I'm just a little disappointed. But honestly, I don't think that his origin story is bad though. Anyways, like with him and his brothers and stuff, I think it's still a good story, which is why I'm not upset at it. But but I was excited to see the immort stuff and Beirut, yada yada. So
it would have been cool if we would have got 2 Slayers off rip like that. Like that would have been really different. Yeah. You know what I mean? Compared to getting it, but it was cool to see Doom end up like in his prime. He's top 200. This thing, like all this shit. So I agree with you. Like I don't think Yama has like any flaws per se as a character. Yeah. Because like everything he like from design raw, his abilities raw, like his dialogue raw. Fucking, he's about whatever. Like he pull up, what's up, baby? Like he kind of reminded me of Yurik and shit when he was like talking to Bam. Although like Yurik is not like a dickhead. Yama's kind of like a scumbag, but it's like it's all good though because Yama's the homie.
He's a scumbag, but he isn't at the same time.
Yeah,
he projects the scumbag energy, but deep down he's not even like that.
Yeah, he's just like that big bro type shit.
Yeah, you gotta give you that tough love because that's just how it is over there. But I think I first noticed that his character was gonna be a lot more than just like I'm a high and mighty like high ranker rawness. It was when Bam pulled up on him and everything. He saw through that entire act. He's like, I know what you're doing. You're trying to be, trying to bolster yourself and act all hard, but relax. Remember that you need my help. I don't need yours, kind of thing. Like, oh, he knows exactly what they're here for. Like, he was just kind of playing the fool. Like, hey, what you need, man? Like,
Yeah.
I respect that. He's a solid character, and that's what I'm like. You know what? He might be more than meets the eye. And then I remember when Doom came, and you started to see he actually does care for the K9 people in general.
Yeah, that was dope.
What was that guy's name? Was it just a mule?
Who, Gato? Like,
No,
nah.
not Gato. The guy in the armor.
The
The elder envoy. He was in that weird armor. Remember, he was like, I'm gonna blow shit up, yada yada. So Yama actually went on his knees, but he's like, yo, if anything happens to anybody, I'm chewing you down to the bone. And niggas were scared of him, like, oh my god, like. And then as soon as he freed up, he murdered it. I'm like, yeah, this guy's definitely it.
Yo.
And the funniest part, the one thing I'll say about the God case to me is the funniest part is that this whole entire plan was predicated on the fact that Yama was gonna stay asleep, bro. That was like, if he woke up, the whole plan was ruined. That shit is so funny to this day. Like, they're like, he's awake, and he fucked everything up just by waking up. I love it.
Yeah, that shit was great. That just goes to show, like, yo, like, that's how raw this man is. Like, we can't do nothing to him while he's awake, bro. Like, we're all pussy. We're all scared of him. That's big, bruh. So, let's hurry up. And, of course, Bam come through like, you want me to wake him up? Hey, yo!
And wake that ass up!
That shit. My goat.
Kallavan's character development annoyed me. I don't like this soft care from my teammates vibe. We gonna get to that. Because I want to talk about that. I like that. I actually like that. I think Kallavan is becoming more and more interesting, but
same.
We'll get
that flashback.
Go ahead.
No, we're gonna touch it later. But before we get off Yama, I want to say I really was fucking with Yama from start to finish. The way they gassed him up seemed like he didn't give a fuck about anything. But to the end, you seen who he really was. And I like characters like that. They have a big facade. They all raw as fuck, but they put a bigger facade than what they are. They appear more heartless, but they really got a heart and they care for the raw shit. They care for your people.
Yep. And I thought they did it well with the contrast of him and Doom. What Doom is like. Doom actually knew a lot more than I thought. I actually don't mind Doom. Paul was the one I didn't like, but Paul grew on me. So I don't have an issue with any of the Baylord brothers.
Yeah, Paul growing up had me so gassed, bro.
My! Against the Windbird and everything. He was doing his thing.
Yeah.
I don't mind him. And I do think he's going to end up being the leader of the cage eventually. Or
same.
It ends up becoming because it got fucked up and it's just a needle launcher now. But,
Yeah. He's for the people. Jordan's for the people.
Yeah.
I said Jordan. Oh, fuck. I'm going to say Paul. Paul for the people. Oh, fuck.
I fuck with Jordan, too. Jordan is one of them ones that got captured, right? No, Kanzon's dead.
Jordan missed the do-rag. I hit anything from afar. I don't give a fuck. What's up?
Yo, that ability was raw with the like it doesn't miss his target thing. Like I'll give SIU credit. He did do a lot of cool things with Shinsoo this arc. With this arc that I've been waiting for, because Yama's passive. The moment you feel fear, you just can't hurt him. Yo, that was so sick. Gas.
That shit was so sick. One thing about SIU that I don't know if it's SIU, maybe it's like the Lion translators, is that these moves, the names be so corny. It'd be like overhand right hand from the Lord of Mind's purple style. Like, what?
If besides anything, that was the worst part of the dog nigga arc. On God, those moves, Blackfoot Rock. Man, you don't. What the fuck are we in? Fucking elementary school? Blackfoot Rocket Dog Power. Oh, what the fuck?
Stage 2 Metamorphosis. Blue dog arm. Nice.
Right?
Nice.
Those things were grotesque too. Like they all remind me of like Togoro's transformations. It was all like grotesque. I don't know why.
Yeah, he just like mad. Like, Yusuke, you're messy.
Blackfoot like Kisanji. Oh yeah, Godot. Deepest, blackest foot. That was the funniest.
But he had no creativity in Bam shit. That shit was funny. Red blade, blue shield. That nigga made no fuck.
Bam's moves are just literally what it is. We'll talk about Bam's power ups in a second. But Yama's solid, man. And then obviously when he had the full transformation, even though we didn't see it yet, that was gas. And
Super Saiyan 3 Maruna.
And when we see that full form, like when he transforms each individual part, I can't wait.
My God, my
That
shaft.
cutlery hit different. The cutlery.
My shaft gonna be.
Oh boy, yeah, Godot wasn't it though. I'm so happy he got bodied. And Doom's like, who the fuck does this guy think he was? That's what Doom just killed him. Like, you thought she was important, nigga? He just killed him and kept him moving. I like when he said to Bam though. He's like, yo, this is a battlefield, man. Ain't no time for this sentiment. So, which I think he ended up internalizing later. The one thing I'll say is I feel like the SIU hammers in Bam's weird like growth the same way all the time. But the one part I will say I did like is when he didn't avert his eyes from the dead bodies. That was important.
Say it again. I'm sorry.
We know when he doesn't avert his eyes from the dead bodies floating around, and he's like, "No, like I brought the war here. I have to take responsibility for all the lives. I won't look away." And he's just looking at out the window of the ship, and all the dead bodies are floating. That was important.
That was tough. I really like that.
Yeah, about that. See, you know how we used to shit on that. Some of us, including me specifically, mainly because I still can't get over how he reacted towards Rachel when she did Kuhn dirty, and they thought he was dead. We read they thought he was dead. There was no way saving him prior to him being Rachel, so they thought he was effectively dead for good. And he's like, let her go. And then like when they woke up Kuhn, he didn't even say sorry. He's just like, yo, Kuhn, Kuhn over here, bam, and shit like that. And I was like, man, I'm done with this nigga. But as far as I can say, excluding his power ups was that it's just what it is. I don't care no more. His fucking character development is pretty good at this point. As in, like, he's not the same selfless as Brett used to be, and he does have a reason to be cocky at the time because who really gonna put this thing in his place? Just keep it real.
Nobody.
No.
He could get what he want when he wants.
Exactly. Big dick shit.
Mr. Big Shaft. Oh, what a wonderful shaft. I'm sorry. But all right. So I gotta do the Karaka segment. I gotta. What do they do to? Why do they do to? Now we talking about the Gold Slayer. Let's talk about the Woat Slayer. What are they doing to my guys?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm about to be a big hypocrite right now because like, it's so weird because like when I go through my screenshots, right, and because I reread a lot. Instead of me rereading all the time, I deadass will screenshot whole chapters. So I just go through my photos and go through shit, right? And I was rereading the fucking like Yuri and Karaka fight, and I was like, dog,
I'm saying.
Like, don't get me wrong, I still fuck with Karaka, and I ain't gonna lie, like, I kind of like, I mean, like I said, I love Bam, I love White, so when they all fighting together, I'm like, yo, this is kind of wavy on my little Slayers and shit. But, nah, bro, like, Karaka was different in that arc, bro. Like, he was just, he's a different character now, I don't know. I don't want to say too much, because I don't know how I feel about it. I prefer older Karaka, I guess, because when he popped up, who's that Karaka Slayer? Boom, like, I want smoke. I'm bodying all y'all. Like I'm big dog villain in this shit. Yeah. I really like that.
Yep.
Now I'm not saying I dislike this shit heavy because I still enjoy Karaka as a character, and the fact that he's gonna be around more makes me feel like I'm gonna get more closer to the Wagner and stuff sooner than later. Yeah. Especially what SIU said in his blog post. So the fact that he's around more, I don't mind because I low-key want to get to that ring shit. I want to find out what he looked like, and I feel like he's around the main cast more and not really this whole like whatever. I get to that faster. You feel me? If that makes sense. That's kind of how I'm viewing it. So that's my feels on it. Just from that aspect.
What made you say that about what he said in the blog post?
Oh, well, didn't he say that? I could be wrong here. But during his time off, like for the hiatus, he was working on a side story with Wagner? Or no?
Yeah.
If that's true, that's new information because I haven't seen it yet.
I could be wrong. I was told that, bro. I could be 100% wrong. So pardon me if I'm misquoting. But I swear, like, I read some shit that I was linked that said that like during his little time off and shit, he's still working on his shit. It's not like he stopped me. He just doesn't have a date to like release shit. So I'm pretty sure he's working on a little side story. I could be wrong though. But I'm gonna see if I can find that for you. Matter of fact, I don't want to just say some shit and
Yeah, if you find that, let me know. Rachel is the weakest and greatest villain of all time. You could be right. I want to know where Rachel's at. I think when Rachel comes, something crazy is gonna happen. I know. I can't wait.
Hey, you know what? I've been thinking about that too. When she do pop up, we're thinking of GV power and what else we possibly ask for, right?
Yeah,
and if it's not allies, and what if she asks for allies, but in the form of like something on the level of Arlene? Because there's still so much we don't know.
I have no idea.
Because the thing is possible to do anything.
I don't know what she's gonna. I don't know what she wished for. I just know that one of the things It's definitely she's gonna be wishing to look better. I just we might not even recognize her at first. I don't know. We'll see. I feel like she's gonna try to emulate that Icarus look that she had in her like her avatar for the sword art arc Hidden Floor. Shout out to Simi. But yeah, we'll see. What do you think? What do you think we're gonna see Yuri next again? Considering she went to go see Jihad and shit, you think we're gonna see her soon? Anytime soon?
It could be soon, or it could be towards once maybe next thing we get that princess war going. I don't know. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Think about like, cause he can go a lot of ways from here. Like, cause we're still gonna have to finish the war. You feel me? Like he can go from whatever perspective he wants after this. You know, depending on like what happens during this war. You can go back to a FUG perspective. Maybe go towards like a tower again. Maybe you should show fucking fake prince and these little boys. You feel me? Like I don't know.
I can't wait.
I would want Yuri more than anything else, though. Honestly, I really would. I want to see that because if we get that Yuri perspective in like in the royal palace and shit, that's gonna be crazy.
For people asking me when the hiatus is over, I don't know. I haven't gotten those news yet. I just know that he has a hernia and I know he's still working on stuff, but he's supposed to be taking his time or whatever. But I think he should just like actually relax. But
You know he's not, but yeah.
well, you know, some of these guys really care about what they do, so they can't not do it.
Yeah, but their life, it's not a lifestyle. It's literally their life. It's just crazy.
He'd be like my neck, my back. I can't walk. I actually lost my hand, but I still have my teeth though. So look forward to the next chapter, bro.
Yeah.
Like take a break. What are you talking about? You like I have a fever. I can't see straight. But
Well, I think I'm dying, but I just knocked out 2 chapters. I'm gonna have this third one by tomorrow. All right, bro, you got it.
Oh my goodness! I wish I was that tough. I'm not. I sneeze. Sorry guys, chapter's not coming out this week.
I'm allergic to pollen, bro. I'm pussy.
Now, for me, man, I was doing something. I want to touch on that Yuri stuff. For me, I cannot wait to see Yuri doing that because because I always wondered about the different relationships between the family heads, like who really fucks with Jihad and who doesn't. And it appears that it's been confirmed that Lophobia is one of the main dick riders of Jihad, along with Ari Hong. And like, I was wondering, so it appears that Yuri, they ain't as cool as they used to be apparently. So he don't fuck. They was upset about what happened to Yuri. Even though he broke the tower rules, they family heads, they don't give a fuck. Who they got us to? Nobody. Who won't check them niggas? Nobody. They ain't scared of Jihad. They're rolling for that nigga throw hand suit. So I was like, I'm curious about how this relationship goes. I want to see more introspect in the tower. Because we don't fuck with the local Badal family or Pope Badal family. They on like death watch and shit because they pull what they pull. And if somebody says something contradictory, like real recently, like family heads, they want chaos and this, that, and the other. I don't know who said this shit. But some mystical nigga said that shit. Like the family heads, they want chaos and all this, that, and the other. They tired of sitting in their castle. So I can't wait to see what happens with Yuri and all this other stuff, like Wokai Sung and all that. It's been too long, and I'm just trying to see some introspective chapters of the tower. Goddamn, I'm trying to see what the fuck is going on. Not little snippets. It's been 2 years, and ain't no full blown war that Pope Badal broke out. Like, what's going on? I understand it take a long time to travel, but fuck.
Damn, I feel it though. Because like the thing about I always liked about Yuri is in a lot of ways I always felt like Yuri felt like her own character. Like Yuri could have her entire own series that would slap because like she's pretty proactive. Like she just does her own thing and comes, and when she comes, she always does something crazy. Something whether it's cool, combat wise, character wise, a combination of the two. She does something crazy. Like I never forget how cool it was that like the whole Black March thing came full circle in the last station when she gave it back to him, and obviously the Black March likes him. Which is part of the reason that anime scene frustrated me so much. I'm like, the Black March wouldn't do this right now. Like, Black March is just gonna chill inside of its whatever until whenever. Like, she only when Yuri gave it back to Ban that she like was she calling him Berserker Boy or whatever because he was aping out at the time. He was just fighting everybody, all these high rankers in the last station. But yeah,
yes, Berserker Boy.
But like when she bodied Pedro in a purple Dementor, I love that moment. Her deal with Thing is gonna come into play because Machete is trying to do something. I feel like Yuri's trying to like actually invoke good change while Machete just trying to cause chaos. So I think they're gonna clash at some point, which is what I'm excited for. I think their paths are gonna come across one another in some way, shape, or form. But I'm like excited to see what Machete is gonna do in the war because she's just chilling right now, and there's a part of me that thinks that she might be the strongest person there. I don't know if you guys have that feeling. I know Kallavan out, but
Wait, say that last sentence again. I'm sorry.
I'm saying I think Machete could possibly be the strongest person there right now on that floor. Like, I wouldn't be like it wouldn't shock me if she was actually stronger than like Kallavan and Liboric or Lasracha. I'm not saying she is, but it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, I just know they're all weaker than Shinsoo, so that's all that matters to me.
Fair enough. But I think it could be Kallavan. But I'll say this last thing about the Karaka thing. My issue is never like my issue isn't really isn't that what's happening is what's happening. I just don't like how we got here. It didn't make sense to me. I think it came out of
Okay.
That's always been my main point of contention, because I always said like it literally shocked me in the last station when he was talking like that. Like, did you really kill my master? Like, wait, what? I was like, wait, where did that come from? Like, no action that you took or said made me believe that you cared about this guy. Not that it's not believable. He trained you, so but like, just show me that beforehand. Like, that's all I needed. A moment of instance. All he did was oppose this guy. Like, hey, leave Bam alone. And what does Karaka do? Hey, yo, go mess with that nigga. Like, immediately. Like, I don't know. I just felt like he didn't showcase that stuff properly. Like, I do think it's a cool moment when him and Karaka, Bam and Karaka did the attack against Yama, like the zero move, whatever.
Yeah, that was dope.
But I feel like that moment it makes a lot more if they set that up way better. Because I even used to say I don't think Bam and Jin Sung's relationship is that strong from Bam's perspective. I know Jin Sung always cared about him. I could tell. But from the reverse, I couldn't tell really. It's not that I thought Bam disliked him. It's just that Bam didn't want anything to do with Flug at all. So he just never like I think none of his actions made me think that he cared about him like that. So when he started crying, I'm like, bro, even that to me was kind of out of nowhere. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
ED what ED. All right, Kallavan on the bets. How we felt about his actually, how do you guys feel about him initially? First of all, when he first pulled up.
When he first pulled up when his first introduction to the series,
like Jin Sung, like him.
Okay, listen, I'm gonna tell you this: when we had the silhouette and he playing a piano and he said what a Rhapsody for, I'm like, yo, nah, he did it. He gonna bring me out some crazy some mystique and then he comes out and he's pure meathead, and I was like, okay, he's raw, but he's not what I thought he was gonna. But then he was putting hands with my man. I'm like, yo, this man is a monster, son. And then that fucking rat ass bitch wanna come and do that snake shit, but I'm not even gonna focus on that.
Hey,
We're gonna focus on
sneak out, man.
But after like seeing him come back again with fighting Bam, like I honestly, he grew a lot on me as a character. Like, he's one of my favorite characters in the series. Like, for me, like thinking he was mysterious guy to he could fight. And then we got the little bullshit backstory. He became kind of corny to me. Like, he was just sucking jihad and shit. Mm-hmm. But once we got the whole shit with when he's fighting White and all that, we get the flashback and all his soldiers are his soldiers and they following him. I was like, Kallavan really he's thorough then, bro. Because all his underlings respect him. You feel me?
Yeah. And
I always respect shit like that. And the fact that he was like, all right, and like when he had that moment, he stood still. Okay, he just sacrificed his life for me. He's gonna die. I'm gonna kill him. Jihad, you still my man, but I gotta off him if I'm really about to do this. I really respected that. He, even in that moment alone, like even more. So I'm a big fan of Kallavan now. Pretty much.
I like what I kind of agree with you. But East first impression.
All right, I'll make it fast real quick. Real quick, I want to check back on clock. I'll make it quick. They could have did it way better. I don't mind it, but it could have been just like Kallavan teaming up. He doesn't have to be all buddy with Bam. Karaka doesn't. He could have just been like, oh yeah, he's like, no, we just doing this for my master. I still fuck with him. I still owe him a little something. But they were acting like butt buddies for. He like following Bam's every move, acting like a sooner. That was what the problem was. Not the issue they working together. It's just how it's portrayed. But off that point, back to Kallavan. I do agree. Got something up her sleeve real quick. There's definitely too much going on. She's way too fucking calm compared to everybody else. Also, the fact that so first impression of Kallavan, like you said, I thought he was like mysterious, a human collector. The nigga was extra strong, like scary. It's not that he's not scary. It's just that that dick riding the high shit. I don't blame him, but it kind of threw me off. But he's still raw as fuck. I never deny that part. He's still raw as shit and stronger than me. The way he is now, though, I wish they would have did a little bit more to the backstory because it's like seems so cool. I like the way it would look, but it would seem so cool and fun if we actually got to see Kallavan get his crew. You know what I'm saying? That's like some MC shit. Like you getting your crew, you going like old school shonen shit. Like you getting your crew, beating people, and they start tagging along. They become your friends if they fuck with you. But then like they just did all that shit in like one chapter, and all his niggas was dead. I'm like, damn. I mean, I feel bad for the nigga, but this could have been a lot more even hit. But I fuck with Kallavan now. Can't.
I feel like possibly that we might get more of him. Like, for example, like, let's say when he goes to fight Lebreau and shit, and then he has a conversation, and he's gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, we might get more into that then. I mean, it's possibly we don't at all. But, this whole arc was called Kallavan, right? So, like, it's centered around him. So I'm pretty sure, like, he's a character here to stay, obviously, even after this. So I think once he fights Lebreau, I think he's gonna win personally. I'm not doubting Lebreau. He's probably strong. He's two families together, et cetera, et cetera. But this man has been going up against everybody and their damn mother, son. And has been coming out like just alive and just when like still bout shit. You feel me? Like that's so Kallavan is just crazy to me. He fought Shinsoo, came, went through Ivanko, Yuri, Karaka, came again. Now he bodying everybody here. Dog cage, like it's just nuts, bro. Fought White, like bro, it's crazy, bro. He's crazy. He is crazy.
Yo, do I think the heroine
Who?
in prison? You mean in the Lebreau place? Wait,
Yeah. Who all died?
Go ahead. What do you say, E? Sorry.
Who all died from Kallavan's crew?
El Pathion, I think all of them. No, El Pathion, the white Sharon died, right? She was part of the ship too. No.
They got Sharon. No.
Am I wrong? I could be wrong.
I think the only one that the only one I saw was Xian He Ha, but for sure when he pulled up, but I don't know if I really looked to see if all of them died. I'm gonna look now.
I know El Pathion got his stupid ass clapped.
He got his ass melted. That girl told him to sacrifice his life.
That shit kind of had
Lefave?
I ain't gonna lie. That kind of like, I thought it was cool to see a different different aspect of Shinsoo. You know what I mean? Like, oh, let's make this contract. Like, I'm really weak. This one sniper bullet twice a day. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was cool. But I didn't like
Sharon
how
lived.
that bitch is... Huh?
She's alive. Sharon's alive.
What?
Sharon's alive. She lived.
She did? Okay.
Shout out the Ari family.
But yeah, like, I don't like how, like, this sniper just came in and started calling shots. Like, bro, like, you're not even like that, pussy. But...
Yeah. So, for me, I think for the first 6 chapters of Kallavan, I flip-flopped on this nigga because I just didn't understand what was going on.
Yeah, that's true.
Like the piano. So I thought he was gonna come on some elegant swag. Like I don't know, some classical Beethoven. I don't know what else.
Yeah.
But definitely when he came out and he was straight meathead, I said okay.
Yeah, he had a fucking midfielder cut. Like, come on now.
He did look. He honestly looked like a German midfielder. Like, and then I'm like, all right, well, I do like his ability kind of. Like I thought like the hand-to-hand stuff was cool. So I was fucking with the fact that they were just going hand to hand.
That was so wavy.
Right. And I didn't think that he was gonna put up that much of a fight. I thought he was gonna like try to team up with everybody and see what they could do. But I knew he was serious when the cigarette was flying. He's like, I can't let this lunatic get to the last station. And I'm like, oh shit. And then we get to the flashback with them. Then we all know how I feel with the Essence of Bravery backstory. That shit is the funniest thing I've ever read in my fucking life.
I am tired of fighting, so I am brave.
They're like, this guy was they're like how he became tired and remorse. I'm like, all I see is evil in this nigga's eyes. Like his body was perfect. I'm like he's not even.
He's enjoying every second of this.
His equilibrium is off. Like the left side is more buff than the right side.
Stop hating on V, bro. V the GOAT, bro. I don't know why you hating on my God.
Essence of V. But yeah, that backstory was funny. But then like But the thing about Kallavan that I would say that the reason why I like him so much is I think now I think only like recently he's become an interesting character, but
Mm-hmm.
I think losing his position in the army and whatnot has humbled him in a lot of ways.
Yeah, seeing him in
I
that
would have liked
Daffy
to
Duck
see
fit
more
was
of his
hilarious.
like vagabond journey, whatever the fuck he was doing while he was like a foot soldier. But what I like about Kallavan is presence. There's certain characters that have that level of presence when they're just on panel, you just scared. Like Kallavan, like I like that they described him as like a one man impenetrable fortress. Like he's just scary. He just be standing there looking at people, and I just be like, damn, this nigga just strong as fuck for no reason, just looking at niggas. It's like you just. I love his. That's what I like about him. I think he has true presence. When he's on panel, I'm like, bro, that's Kallavan, dog. Like he's there. Like he's a problem. That's what I like about him.
This nigga has never feared for his life, ever. I've seen almost every other character run and hide. I've never seen this nigga once fear for his life.
Kallavan plan kind of pointless. There's no way how Kallavan gets brought back as commander and everything goes normal. Yeah, I don't know how it's gonna work with the higher ups. I feel like the only way that works if it's like I know what they said. Adori, the commander in chief, likes him enough that's why he actually got demoted instead of whatever was supposed to happen to him. So maybe Adori can spin something. I don't know. You never know how you could lie about it. How strong do you think Libo Dick is? Like, honestly, that's a good question. How strong do you guys think Liboric is? I don't think he's stronger than Yasaracha, personally. But how do you guys think? How strong do you think he is?
Yeah, because I mean, it's hard. Portrayals mean a lot to me. I feel like, and even in like little moments when they're looking at each other, like he doesn't give me no like he don't give me big dog vibes. Honestly, he just gives me like I'm scum. I'm a rat.
Like I would do something very underhanded to win vibes. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm not saying he bro. At the end of the day, you're a commander. You know, you got picked by Adori. Like you got two great families in you. I know you're strong. You're a high ranker. I know you're strong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't really think you got what it takes, bro. In my opinion, like I don't really think you're really ready for Kallavan. I don't think he understands what that is personally.
Yeah.
And like you know what I'm saying? And
Neither do I. But part of me is like, I wonder if I'm underestimating this guy because I don't
oh,
know shit about him.
100%. That's a fact. That could be a fact because I'm looking at it like he got picked because of his unyielding will to jihad, his loyalty. He'll do anything, whatever. Yo, this man could be big body thorough. Like, what's up? You really think I'm pussy? And you know what I'm saying? And fuck, yo, imagine clap Kallavan. That'd be crazy. That would be crazy. I don't know.
Yeah, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. I would not underestimate that nigga. Bro, handpicked by Dory, this nigga didn't even have to climb through the ranks. Nigga just came out the way. He Kuhn and Lophobia. That's two of the strongest ones right there, bro. That nigga running kind of different, bro.
Yeah, he is. He's kind of. We'll see though. We'll see. Did full powered White live up to the hype for y'all after 200 chapters of him always saying "back in my prime"?
I mean, he had Kallavan looking shook. Not gonna hold you.
I always say like my problem with White to me is just, it seems very obvious. It's not that he's weak. He just doesn't have a lot of MP. Like if he wants to use any strong attacks, it burns his mana meter and he runs out of fucking energy. That's the problem.
Yeah, immediately too.
He needs to.
That's why he's not at full power to me yet because he doesn't have the stamina back.
Let me eat some souls. I need him to eat some souls, baby. I need him to Kirby some souls up. I'm tired of this. I need him to burn them souls. I would say what he did against Kallavan probably gave me hope that like if he gets the soul force or some way to constantly burn souls, he's gonna live up to the hype. But honestly, I wasn't unimpressed with him in the last station. I just didn't like that he like did 2 attacks and dropped.
But the thing, I didn't like that either,
or something like that.
But I think at the same time, bro, every time White has come, literally bodied you. Like every time, like even like when he was a little Howell, he was just bodying people. Like that's why I always fuck with White because like he tells like, yo, wait till you get a little stronger, bro. Boom, rankers come in. Who is this white man? 3 rankers bodied. Okay, come out the train. Everybody was like, who that? He's like, I feel so refreshed. Looked at everybody. They're like, oh nah, oh nah. Boom, attack. Body 6 rankers again. Boom, it's taking on Dorian Frog and these other 2 like easy style, and then he falls to his. Fuck. Because he's tired. Fuck.
But what do you guys say? Like, I mean, what do you mean he is not even at full power? I kind of agree with that. I still don't think this is really
No, he's
product-like.
not.
I actually low key agree with that, but there's
Because you can't.
some's
If
off.
your
I don't know
stamina is
why.
not where it used to be,
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Doesn't mean you're at full.
that's true. Fair. Because the fact that he can't just consistently use those powerful attacks is actually an issue. Cause I guess because Bam has the Soul Force shit. Is that what?
Yeah, he'd be like,
Did they change the name of that? I don't know. I don't even think they call it the Soul Force anymore. What is it called now?
I don't know. I never knew it was called Soul Force. I just knew he had the souls inside of him.
Yeah,
Fucking as like a fucking container.
like the billion souls. Like
I thought it was a container type thing, like a container for the souls.
I want to take that shit from Bam.
But yeah, it's not like it wouldn't make sense. Like oh yeah, I'm full power for 2 minutes, doesn't attack, and then that doesn't mean he's fine to me.
Lobo B or Ren should come back. I have no problem with that. That's the guy from on the last station, right? The little sheep that was in the sheep suit little thing. Oh,
To the last station.
I mean the last examination. Sorry,
I was like, what?
my fault. My fault.
I want Drac back.
Cause he's in RED too, so that would be dope. Cause I don't know, have we really seen somebody come from RED come do their own thing like that outside? So that'd be dope. I think we only saw them when Yuri went to go see the gamer princess. Jesus Christ. With the purple hair.
Repalista.
Yeah, sorry. How long do we have to wait? We don't know yet. The only new news that I got about the hiatus is that he is actually not, like, he's still working on stuff. He's just supposed to be, he's taking his time and working at his own pace. But I haven't gotten the time date. The moment I know what day he's coming back, you guys will be the first to know. I'll make a video or post in the community. I'll let you guys know. But all right. I can't wait any longer. Mew Love's back. I can't wait any longer. I've been putting it off.
Bro.
Chicken loved club to blood clot. He's here. What's popping? What's really good? What's going on? The greatest character is back. I can't believe it. You guys, when Triss was like, "Bro, read the chapter. Like, you got just read it right now." I'm like, "Bro, I'm reading it. I'm like, yeah, okay." Then I just see Gus, and I'm like, okay. And I'm like, hold on. Who's that?
Bro, I read that raw. I'm like, yo, Hem's about to be on the tee. Wildin'.
Because it's like, I couldn't fathom any reason for why he would be here. Like fuck, FUG killed his parents, but then the smart thing that he ended up doing was giving him a reason to not like the army either. And I'm like, I'm like, he stacked on the reasons, like he layered them so well, because I think some people simplified it, like, it's so funny, he ate too much chicken and he's being blackmailed. I'm like, that's trash. It's funny, but that's garbage. But he actually layered it well with the money, so he got a bag. My man got generational wealth. Hold it down.
Yup.
Right?
Yup.
And then after Gus said, like, bro, once you do what you gotta do, you can dip. I'll let you use the transporter first. So he might end up being unaffiliated with what's happening here if he does a 1-2 and cuts. They might not even know he was even here. But also, maybe if they do know, maybe his rank goes up. What if he puts in work and he becomes an advanced ranker? That'd be kind of raw. Next thing is that they did the whole master thing. He understands how it feels to kind of lose a master, having a second family taken from him from the army, because they didn't like the army or whatever. But the most important thing to me is when Gus was like, I will help you find who killed your parents. He's like, all right, bet, I'm coming. I'm like, oh, now he's here with good reason. There's no issue. He has every reason to be here. He got paid, he got a bag, and everything, all the boxes are checked. I had no issue with him being there. So who's technically stronger, Gus or Karaka?
Gus?
I'll put Gus for now.
I'm sorry, bro.
But Karaka's ceiling is much higher.
Yeah. No, 100%. Easy.
Yeah, but I'll give it to Gus
for
for now.
Yo, Gus.
He came with the what do you call it? Draw? Zigzag?
Oh. Yeah, they came with the zigzag, bro.
I said, hold on, white hair, the swordsmanship going kind of crazy. Hold on.
Yeah, because he's fucking designed after the old Roman king, Augustus, like that. Yeah. Augustus, rather. Not Augustus. Augustus. He even had the fucking hair. That shit. Oh, bro.
Yo, yeah, I actually was impressed with what he could do. But like, even Mule Love, like, he came and he bodied whatever animal thing they summoned, and then he was actually zipping around and dodging the attacks from Lucille.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, bro,
Yeah.
they were showing out, bro. Like, honestly, it was really cool to see that because, like, originally when we first, like, I mean, well, Mule Love we seen more of than fucking Gus, obviously. Originally, like when he had the whole Bam thing, and then Bam got the fucking blue wave from him, or the what?
The blue ore.
Yeah. The fucking to fly around and shit. Like
Yeah.
that was a really big staple of Bam's like arsenal. You feel me?
That's
so like
true. He
now
actually did rely on that a lot before because of butterfly wings and shit.
Yeah, now that I think about it, like, so we gotta thank Mule Love for that.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out the chicken.
And he was also one of the first people when he was VO to be like, yo, big fella, you gotta make sure you know really what you're like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Which I kind of fucked with, and it's cool that we kind of like, I wouldn't say a parallel, but like, this is how you said like Mule Love's whole thing for, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, all right, cool, like, so that's why he fucks with him. He feels from him. Oh, he killed his master. Oh, they gotta that.
And I don't think Mule thinks that that Bam is a bad person either.
No, not at all. Not at all. Yeah. But
and he knew what he did was wrong. He felt bad about it.
Yes. I just can't believe we're here, bro. I can't believe they're here, but it makes sense that they're here, and I'm just happy that they're all. Like, he came off the thing, deflected that whole crazy attack, and he's like, that's soft. Yeah. And then just bodied mad people. Like, I'm with all that. I'm with all that.
It was just so good. Like, I really, like, I really had to resign myself to my fate. Like, you know, this is my favorite character, but he was just a one arc ranker. I'll never see him again, and here we are. But SIU did fuck up though. Mule Love is not on the fried side. Gus is the one who likes fried chicken. Mule Love likes spicy and seasoned chicken because he's black. I'm joking, but yeah, that's my guy though.
About Mule Love. That Mule Love working with Gus and them, that's all you need. It's a legitimate reason why he's working with somebody you don't like. It's not that hard to do that, especially in the cases like this with the world, your whole fate and this that, and other. It's not hard to get people to team up with you, but in other cases, it don't make no difference.
If you don't come, I have to kill you because you know too much. There's that too. Forgot about that part. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. All right, nice thought. So. Oh, all right. Let's talk about Van Kel for a second. Actually, before I get there, so I want to say something. I've kind of changed my opinion on Kuhn's ability now. I don't think it bothers me.
Which one, the fire?
I don't think it bothers me anymore. I don't know why.
The fire one?
Yeah, his fucking his Phoenix down shit. I don't know.
It probably doesn't bother you because we gotta be strong as hell for the rest of the series, bro. These niggas are scary.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of realizing in hindsight like it really isn't that big. I don't like how we explain that. I don't think he's really literally reviving the dead. I don't know. It's still kind of ambiguous to me. But initially I hated it because I'm like, because of the way they like, oh yeah, he's dead and he came back to life and then he was like just reviving people, and I thought like, for a power he just got, right? Even though it comes with a drawback, like yeah, he's getting really hot and it's like I'll consume you with the Eon Flame, whatever the fuck the little fish shit said. It was like if you think about it, he still used it really well for a power he just got the first time and did a lot before he felt any initial drawback. So if he trains with it, that drawback isn't gonna come as quickly. So I was like, he's just giving these power ups. But I will say the one thing that I did like always is how he used it against that one guy where he powered him up and then depowered him, so he wasn't used to like being depowered, so the other K9 person could body them. That was a smart use of his ability.
Yeah, that was as
long as
that's why I'm glad
he
has
smart
it.
like that, I'll never have an issue because that's how he's supposed to be. Like his cunning has come back. It's back now because him working behind the scenes to get his power back with all the dead people, very Kuhn-like. In addition to how he schemed to get the sniper to teleport that fucking bullet into the core of the Windbird, that was fucking brilliant.
That was masterclass from him and Shibisu, bro. That was masterclass, bro.
That was incredible. I was like, because I'm like, then the win. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's my Aguero. That's the Aguero.
Yeah, facts. That's my Aguero indeed.
That's the Kuhn. That's the Kuhn I need. Not the all lambs every order, all this that and other. Like, no, I need my nigga thinking for himself, doing his own shit, He knew Bam was gonna have a problem with what he did for White. That didn't give a fuck. We don't care. We ain't got time for what you like, what you don't like. This is a war. Niggas dying. We need the MVP out on the field.
The
Cause you got Yama on the ship, and that's like a trophy.
Yeah. What you think about the twins?
I don't really have an opinion.
Come on, don't girl.
Yeah, I know. I don't have any strong thoughts on them.
I was like, wait, who are these twins? I was like, oh, the Sophia, and then they did the hand shit. Okay, I guess it's cool. I don't honestly, I don't. Meh.
Mm-hmm.
Meh.
The only way Kuhn's ability can be justified in my mind is the fact that he got it from a member of Wall Hike Sung. All their members have had crazy feats stopping the Hell Train. Oh shit, that was crazy. Was that Wall Hike Sung? Or was that one of Yuri's? I can't even remember. The Kuhn guy. I remember he saw the train. I can't wait to reread this again. I actually haven't reread it in like a year. I usually reread it about yearly, but
who stopped the train?
There was the Kuhn guy who stopped the whole train for a little bit. I remember that at one point. It was temporary. I think it was for Yuri to get on. I can't remember.
Was it Blueberry?
It was Hatchling.
Or Hatchling. Yeah, I think that was him. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he was a Kuhn, but yeah.
Isn't Hatchling Blueberry? Or is that somebody else?
I don't know. I'm gonna check. You know how much fucking shit there is in this series, bro.
Yeah, I know, bro.
I didn't want to say this just from my one boy because he brought it up. He's like,
that is him.
He was very upset. He for some reason he's one of the people who really thought that yeah, you're right, yeah. Who thought what's his name? Chang? Is his name Chang?
The dog person?
Yeah,
the fake dog?
and he ended up being actually like part canine or whatever, and then he just kind of got bodied. He was with Quatero Blitz.
Yeah.
He's so mad that he's dead. I'm sorry, guy. Like, I brought it up because I know my cousin was pissed because he thought he was like the third Mad Dog, low key or something like that. So he was so hurt. But yeah, since the chat's talking about Dowan, we can do that because she's just been awful, and I don't know.
I don't know how people like that dumb bitch. Sorry.
People like her?
Yeah, bro. I'm in the chat and a few of these motherfuckers love Dowan, bro. Love Dowan. Why?
The little rose aesthetic stuff is pretty cool. The petals and shit.
I mean, her character design is nice. Yeah, she's pink. I guess that's cool, but she's fucking trash.
Mm-hmm. Appreciate you, Virgo. But yeah, yeah, I'm just not a fan. I don't even know where to begin. That's the problem. Like, I just don't like her from top to bottom. Like, not. She's just so wishy-washy, flippy-floppy, fickle back and forth. Like, damn, have some conviction. Say something with your chest. Like, I just can't with her right now. I can't deal. I don't know what it is. Don't want it raw. Cat. I don't know. She's not.
Wait, he didn't. No, he didn't hack the train. He hacked the Archimedes, right? The ship.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. He did something. He stopped something or did something.
In the workshop ship, which is still crazy. That's low key crazier. Low key.
It might be.
Low key, like, hold up.
Do you think there are more people in the needle? Do you see reinforcement coming to help Team Bam? Also, do you think the matchups? Oh, that's a good question.
Say it again.
What do you think we'll start with the first one. Do you think there's more people in the needle? I think where's Sophia at? She's probably around. Is she in the needle?
She's right there in the needle.
Okay, I don't know the twins and who else. I don't know who else is in there, to be honest.
I thought it was the twins and Sophie, or the other three.
Mio Love and Gus. Is that it?
Yeah, I thought that was the 5 in there. Because there was only 5 silhouettes, right? Or was there 7?
I actually don't remember. That's why I was asking. I thought that was.
I'm gonna go to my pictures real.
But now, do I see more reinforcements helping the Team Bam? From an unlikely place, but I don't know if it's FUG's forces that's gonna come. I don't know if it's gonna be like the other Hidden Girl members or something, but some type of a little bit of allyship will come somewhere. But I don't know if it's gonna be from FUG because I feel like FUG's stance here is very weird because like they're not pressed to get back Hodge and Sung. This was not a priority for them, which I always found strange. All right, good night.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I don't know how much. I feel like Sophia, because she was like, all right, you know what? Let me see what this Bam kid's about. Like, just to see. That's the only reason why we got who we got to come here.
Yeah,
There was more. So they're saying there was more. There's more in there, Nanito. Okay, I didn't realize. That's my fault. That's my fault. But yeah.
it is your fault.
And then and then also, who do you think the matchups Yasaracha has planned? I actually interested in that. Who do you think he brought to fight who? Which person? Like what the matchups are gonna be? Who's Karaka fighting?
I think we're gonna see that the dude in the all armor.
Okay.
I forgot his name, Lucille.
Lucille?
Yeah,
Oh, him and Karaka because they're both armored up.
yeah. I think that might have to happen.
Okay.
Trail. That might have to happen. If not, I feel like Gus might fight him. I want Gus to fight some. Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I ain't really care about him, but since he just came and did all that, I am standing hard body.
Listen. The way he blocked that one attack with his one hand, with his
Bro,
hand in his pocket in his trench coat. I'm sorry. I'm with you,
bro,
bro. I'm with you. I'm with
that
you.
was so crazy, bro. I'm like, oh, who is this nigga?
Yeah, Yas Ratcha is definitely fighting the Baylor brothers. I think this is gonna be the three of them versus him.
And that's a testament to how strong Yas Ratchet is.
For sure.
Because that's crazy, dude.
Because if it is crazy to me because like the
Lucille's gonna fight thing because he has swords. My fault. I just peeped that. He def gonna fight Gus. He gonna fight Gus, bro.
Hey, I wanted to point out apparently they got some way to fight Yasracha because they point out how Mad Dog he was affected. He was one of the people not affected when the K9s and session about that shit. It was like it was a reason when they did that whole fact they cut back a week the entire time. And they talked about how somewhere
East
back yes because it's gonna be the same for some type of way so that he
East.
Yeah.
Like drop and reconnect. You're cutting it off.
And then he did the reflection and then the circle to fucking.
Yeah.
God, bro. Gus is.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See what you're saying?
Okay. Yeah, that's it. They got the Mad Dog wasn't affected when on all the canines went crazy.
Oh.
So they were talking about in the flashback. So they have some way to combat Yasracha.
Well, I know
so that it won't be just
Fang
like a one-sided fight.
He's supposed to play some part in that. I think they gave him his Fang back, right? Because it has to be some. I don't know how it's gonna work, but I know that is related to the Daze ability. Just because when Yasracha used Daze, he can control the thing, but we know Doom can also create and control K9 people, so it's similar. So I wonder if he's gonna be able to use that to just protect them from being controlled, or at least we'll see. Maybe it's gonna be the thing where it's like. Do you think maybe it's one of those things where it's like Yasracha tries to control a K9 person, but with the Fangs, so can Doom, so it's like whoever could control it better could control the person? I don't know. They could play around with that. That could be really interesting. That could be really interesting.
That'd be raw as fuck. That'd be like a different type of battle. I feel like that's what I expect from Rankers.
Alright, yeah, that's the vibe I got. I feel, if anything, FUG is just seeing how well BAM can do. Either way, it's the win to them because, yeah, I agree with that. But yeah. I know it's a backtrack, but I'm really sad SIU didn't let Elaine show out during the cage arc, considering her anima abilities. I totally agree with you. Like, I don't even talk about. I'm gonna get sad talking about Elaine.
I think she's gonna come in. I think she's gonna come in here though for the second wave.
I hope so.
Because I don't like if they have that many. I don't think we're gonna get another care package of FUG people like this. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So I'm pretty sure more people are gonna have to fight from our side. The ones that haven't fought either, like. Yeah. Could be wrong.
Yeah, Elaine is Kaiser. Yeah.
So I swore SIU was gonna have Raka get some Evanco help, but never mind.
Come on, I'm so rack it up, please. No, Blaze, you're right. Elaine is Kaiser. Yeah, the name hunter. That's her for the name hunt station. But I just had so much. I had so much high hopes for Elaine. I'm disappointed. I am. I thought she was.
I wonder what debt fucking Gus owes Jinsung.
No, that'll be interesting because they probably go way back.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like he's been on floor 20 chilling as a FUG agent for a minute.
Yeah, bro, just casually chilling, and then now he's out. Like, and he's like, I owe this man a debt. And he literally broke it down to me like, nah, Bam is good peoples. So I really wonder, you feel me? Like, what's gonna happen more with that?
I need Yas Ratchet to wipe out Yama and his brothers. We need death. I think Doom's gonna die for sure. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Well, his name is Doom. He's doomed.
I'm telling. You shouldn't you shouldn't have high hopes for any regulars, to be honest. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. I have to have hope. Okay, so here's I mean, since we're talking about Elaine, I'll give my 2 cents on Elaine. Why I like Elaine so much. Okay, I think there's like I think a lot of like authors, they do a good job of giving characters depth in moments that they don't actually put a lot of emphasis on. And the one thing that I liked about Elaine is I felt like all of her actions and everything she did was in line with the guilt she felt from fucking up in the past, from her family shame, yada yada, blah blah blah. In the sense that she basically got used by her family for like the debt. And obviously, she fucked up. She made a mistake. She got tested. It didn't work. She was very talented. She had the aptitude to become a princess. So you know that in a lot of ways, at least when it comes to in-tower inhabitants, she was very talented and gifted. She's strong, and she had the resources from her family. And she got the wolf. I always forget. Not Fendra. I forget the wolf's name, but you know, so for me, one of the showing parts to me was when Iniesta was was like, you know, my family threw me away, I'm a nobody, blah blah yada yada, and she actually empathized with him because she was gonna sell him, and then she made him one of the 10 bosses instead, saying that you are actually very talented. I would pay high money for your talents. And that moment to me came full circle because she understood how it felt to be talented in your family and still they don't fucking care about you because she understands how the inner workings of the 10 great families work, and she actually felt bad for him. And then when he passed away and was saying that, you know, win Kaiser, don't die kind of thing, I just thought it was powerful. And then obviously Bam and Jinsung freed her. She was here. She has anima power. She's a hard princess candidate who's been on that floor for thousands of years. She's strong. So I'm thinking, okay, she's with this arc, it's centered around the Lobo Bia family. She's from there, and they've done her dirty. She can make some kind of major statement here. That's what I was thinking. So I thought she was gonna be involved. And what happened? She drinking juice on this shit. Not around. I'm tired. I hate my life. Rat over.
Bro, I'm telling you, yo, watch. Yeah, Elaine gonna kill Yazra.
Say that again.
Elaine about to kill Yazra.
Oh, goat. No, that's too raw. Too raw's gonna do that. The goat man. the goat man on the ship. When he said, "I'm gonna kill Yasracha one day," it's gonna be him. It's gotta be him. I ship and Blossom X Bam. Nah, it's gonna be a Dory. Ever since Rand said that back in season 2, I just been like, that's gonna be a Dory. I swear. But we need Lore back up. Yeah, I need Lore back bad. Young Sleep, come on, man. Anak, where's she at? But yeah,
biggest whole characters of all time. Young Sleep and Anak. Biggest whole characters of all, and Rand. Biggest whole characters in TLG, I promise you.
There's one commenter who comments on anytime Brand comes up in every TOG video he comments on, or she, they'll be like, y'all, do you guys remember Rand? Nope, nobody? Okay. that person is, I felt so bad. That person is suffering. He just wants to see Rand again. I'm like, I know that feel.
And the fact is, he's so fucking raw. Why? And that too. And fucking Young Sleep, like, why, bro? Why would you do that? Yeah. You made these niggas raw, and you gassed them, not us. Like, and then you just told them niggas, like, especially Young Sleep. That nigga act like he don't exist. His displacement doesn't exist. Like, at least Rand is sleeping and act. She's someone with a Dory. No, I mean, not a Dory, endorsing Uber Charm, but this nigga, Rory, is nowhere to be found. Ain't been heard of.
It is what it is. Wagnan sword, yeah. I don't know, guys. I don't know when we're seeing the Wagnan stuff, but I do hope it's soon. remember how long we were talking about the Return of the Prince?
That
was about Wagnan. that did not pan out. I guess we was very wrong on that one. We're like, yeah, season 2 Return of the Prince is about Wagnan. You know, I know I was wrong. I'm sorry. I guess not. All right. So I forgot to speak about the power levels of some of these characters because okay, so you know how Doom said that not Doom, what's his name? Cal Helm said that Yama's abilities and powers were on par with the first generation Slayers, and he wasn't even technically fully transformed. Like that's kind of crazy because that means Yasuracha is also on par with the first generation. Like those guys were like they were demons. They were different. So I'm like, if those dudes start scrapping out of full power, I wonder how crazy it's gonna look. I don't know how you guys feel about that. I always found that statement to be quite powerful because I know like the third generations are probably the weakest because they're the newest and whatnot. I know the second generation are different. White was a legend, and White has one of the craziest things, building up two kingdoms so they could build up two kingdoms and then sucked up a billion souls when they made them fight each other. That shit was full fucking gangster. But like the first generation though, like how strong are these people, bro? I can't wait. Wagner and a bum ass. Oh, I didn't say it. It wasn't me. I hope White trains hats. So do I. That shit pissed me off. I thought he was gonna train him when he's like, "Why are you swinging that shit around like you a farmer or something like that?" What did he call him? He was roasting his ass. He's like, "You swinging around that thing like it's a garden too. Like it's just a murder weapon. You don't tell it what to do. I don't know." But the REA swordsmanship goes different. So we'll see. I think Yasracha is gonna start being a problem when he pulls out his Anima full time. Yeah.
Yeah. I want to also say something about the first generation players. I always get hyped when you guys like a group up, but that's my thing too. It's like you got to think what these niggas were back in the war times. Like they were probably
East.
I think he dropped. It's also interesting that I wonder how much damage Gus would if he if he could move because he has to stay and guard the.
Sir. Joey.
You can't hear me?
Oh no! What do you say? Sorry, say it again.
Oh, I was saying it's interesting that Augustus can't even he has to guard the world too. I would love to see him like dead ass just hop out and just go all out.
But that's because you have to protect the transporter. Yeah.
Yes.
We gonna see though. We gonna see. Yeah. White's first generation, second generation. Sorry. Because who's first generation? That's a good question. I know shit. Was he Mort? Was it Mort first or second? I think he was second, wasn't he?
Second Gen Slayer.
Yeah. The only one that I know for sure is it was Luslek, the founder and number one Slayer.
Yeah.
And that's I think that's the only one we know for sure is first generation Slayer. But it's been a while since I looked that information up. I gotta think about it. And then
what about Pepper Morto? What about Seto?
Seto?
Well, Seto, Pepper Morto, Seto, whatever.
I know, but I actually don't remember if he's first second generation. I don't remember. I really don't.
Who?
Seto, Peto, fucking. It was like Peppo for more Seto. I can't remember his name. It was something crazy like that.
Talking about my boy from Twitter.
You remember, hey, Joe? You remember he just went to sleep like as soon as the dog nigga arc started, and they was talking to the snake nigga. He had just went to sleep.
Yeah. It's Madarako's like God. You know, like Madarako's like fucks with that guy. It's
okay.
It's like Paho Momomada Moroseto. I don't
know. No, yeah, that's this nigga's at name. Pepper Moroseto.
Yeah. But anyways, but Seto, well, you need my guy Seto pull up. Yeah, I know. How is Seto your guy? I haven't seen him yet. Nah, my twin. I'm weak. Do you guys think that the rank 20, like 1920 is a Slayer? I don't know. It's possible. Who's rank 19 right now? Is that no? Grace is 15, isn't it? Aren't they?
Yeah. V is 15.
Man's like Grace. But just damn it, what else did I want to say about these researching chapters? The war is going well. I think one thing that I wasn't expecting was a lot of strategy, but Kuhn, Shibisu, and whatnot brought that. Even that one sniper, with the way they're moving with the green stuff.
Shout out to the scout guy.
You already know.
Tribute to the GOAT. Top one.
Do you see Vankel trying to disrespect? Oh, that guy was unreliable. Boom, found him. What? Put respect. Don't you disrespect.
Let's go. Put respect. Oh my God. Somebody, whoever said doesn't say anything from the regulars earlier. Guess what? My nigga found a sniper. My nigga. Let's go. I tried to tell that nigga. Deadly martial art. He didn't even use the deadly martial art. Everybody's been dead right now. Oh God.
You're lucky you didn't pull him out. All right, let's talk about Vankel. How do you guys feel about Vankel's involvement in this episode so far?
I feel like she might die after seeing that biker jacket scene.
Yeah, I kind of got that flag. You got the death flag too? Is that what you got? Did you guys get that death flag kind of feeling? Because I felt like
she was like, the nest. I'm gonna have to destroy it no matter what. No matter what, huh?
Bro, I'm gonna stop because I'm gonna go off on a tangent. Cause that's one of my favorite characters. That's my queen with a K right there. But man, I'm mad that he. Yeah, because we couldn't tell. Non-binary. We couldn't tell what was going on at first. Because, it was originally a guy, then it was a girl, then it's like, the line keeps fucking up the name, so I just call it Queen with a K. We non-binary, we out here.
We got it.
But, but I'm like, I'm going to wait. Y'all go first.
Okay, well, my opinion of Vankel has always been the same. I think Vankel's dope, cool. I just don't like her as much as everyone else does. That's really all it's ever been. But what I did like is I do like every single Vankel flashback. With Han Sung-yu, I love all of them. Those guys go way back, and then I like the influence that Han Sung-yu had on Vankel. So. With her like secret mission with LaFave or whatever, what they're gonna go find, whatever is hidden in the nest or whatever. Yeah, I'm getting some Death Flag kind of vibes.
Yeah.
And I do think some of these characters need to die, so that the stakes feel high and real. You don't gotta go crazy and kill everybody, but I think like if like Doom and a Vankel, maybe one more person doesn't make it, I think that's decent.
That's valid. Yeah.
That's decent. That leather jacket stinky. She needs to get rid of that. I think it's to complement the tough buff look because
the dyke look.
Yeah, because Vankel is now uncompressed. I think that was what it was. The leather jacket was didn't bother me that much, but I could get why it's not that crazy. I feel like once Bam rescues Jinsung, that he'll officially be recognized as the Slayer. I guess there's no reason to not make him one since they know he's beaten a ranker. But I think you end up getting that title when you become a Slayer, a ranker. I'm okay with them giving it to him. He right now, to be honest, because I think he's doing his thing. But I feel that. Not sure, to be honest. Thought she would die like 3 arcs ago. Really? 3 on the last station? Nah, I didn't get that feeling. And I didn't get the feeling that the sniper was gonna take her out either. I was like, no, that's cap. But now I feel it though. Now I feel it. I really hope Bam gets more ambition for himself. It's always just save this person or protect. I don't know if I agree. I don't know if I agree with that. Do you agree with that? I don't think I agree with that.
What?
Like Bam doesn't think about himself enough. I feel like the last station, not the last station, the hidden floor, when he had the true self mode, when he did that like introspective moment to understand that all of his powers are a part of him, not to be scared of them, yada yada. I thought that was a good moment for him, understanding more about himself. So that's probably my favorite like in match whatever power up Bam got, because I felt like that one came with a really good introspective moment.
What?
Himself. When he actually stabbed himself with the red Thressa and everything, and he got the horns and he had the power of the administrator against.
Oh yeah, that was
true self mode. That went crazy. That was awesome. Yeah. But we can talk about Bam.
Before.
But go ahead.
Before we go, yeah, one of my favorite characters. I like her since she pulled up off rip. She was always raw as fuck like that. But I do have a feeling like, and her moveset is fucking like dope as shit. Like how unique you can really be with fire that just burns everything, and where she got it from, and her relationship with Han Sung, which I'm jealous of. I hate that nigga. I wish I was that nigga. But it's just she's just a very interesting character. I like that. Kind of has a human side to her.
And the conversation with the ancient. where it's like you're just holding this power for the time being and stuff, so you can't die. I thought that was that's kind of spooky. I'm kind of
Yeah, like
interested in that.
ominous too. And yeah, and I felt like that would have meant something more, but the nigga still didn't speak to Rock all this damn time somehow about a damn thing.
Yep.
Even the ancient didn't say nothing to that nigga, so I'm kind of like still kind of a little peeved about that, but it's whatever, man. I don't know who I'm expecting stuff from, but yes, I know it's a lot of early hurry up. Yeah, man, I do have ominous death vibes because I'm pissed that it actually went on break out of that. Because this has been the most interesting to me since the third season started. This has been the most interesting
Facts.
part.
I was actually Mule Love came back. I was deeply invested, bro. I was in there.
I'm like, bro, this is gas. What the fuck? Oh shit! And then kind of like, it's like, well, I guess I got. He's like, well, I guess I got to handle whatever the fuck this is. That's what Machine's so calm. She knows what's in that damn whatever's in that fucking cave or that damn diamond crystal. And I'm like, bro, what's in the nest? And then she's like, I'm about to go solve this shit alone. I'm like, bro, what? And like, I'll be on indefinite hiatus. You know, all right, bro.
Alright. What do you think is hidden in the nest that the sniper told Evankel about? I have no. I think it's a person. Low key. I don't know though. I saw a question I wanted to answer. What do you think Bam's Shinsoo quality is? I think he's gonna have his own something different. Part of me wants to say it's darkness. I don't know though. But because Bam is kind of like I could do everything, maybe he's just gonna be the guy who could just use. There's no Shinsoo quality he can't use. Maybe that's what it's gonna be. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Agree.
Like,
I agree.
with what? I'm sorry, say it again.
Like, what do you think Bam's Shinsoo quality is if he has one? Like I would say it's probably gonna be like darkness or something like that. I don't know, cause the night.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know. Or you're just gonna like he can do pretty much anything. I mean,
We know he's a big butterfly. He take whatever he get hit by. He take.
and he uses water a lot. He likes to use water.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Why had Evankel even taught Bam? It feels like Hansung has taught him more. And where's Rack's training? I'm hurt, bruh. I feel you on the Rack part. With the Evankel training, I'm not entirely sure yet what Evankel has personally taught Bam. But remember, the training was like Bam was supposed to go from battlefield to battlefield and learn what he has to learn there. And every time he completes one, then Evankel teaches him something on the same level as the battlefield he just completed. But it's true, from everything that we've seen him learn, it hasn't been from Evankel. There was that one Ha family person who didn't want to become a ranker who taught him the zero palm technique that he used against one of the Mad Dogs, and then later on to help wake up Yama. Then the whole infinite Shinsoo thing, the loop, that was taught to him by Han Sung Yu. So I actually feel you on that. It's like, what did Evankel actually teach Bam? I'm waiting for that moment. And while we're on that topic, I felt like there's no reason for right now in a lot of ways for Bam to be pulling out these random ass things. This is his character. I feel like it's exercising futility at this point to deny it. You know, no matter what, he's gonna be pulling shit out left and right. It is what it is, accept it or don't. But it's important because we just had him train for 2 arcs, so there's no reason for him to be like, random shield. It's like, what if he just had learned that during his time off? And like how I got the shield specifically for Kallavan or this cutlery. I don't know. I thought it was, but then again, part of me is like, I feel like that's only happening because Doom tried to convert him into a canine person, and then that's how he got the level 1, level 2, Red Theresa cutlery thing because he absorbed that power. So, but I do think it was weird to have him train for him to start pulling out new abilities. It's like, why not flashback to like, okay, I beat this battlefield and Vadkel taught me how to use an arrow or something. I don't know. That's just me. I don't know how you guys feel about it.
Well, I'm sorry. I just found out it wasn't random that that shit right now. That's what I was looking. I'm so sorry.
No problem. But yeah, I don't know how the chat feels about it. But Bam the Avatar, isn't it the orb? Or am I confused? The orb he technically learned from Kuhn when he was on the hidden floor. When he learned that his dad's tension was great, he could pack a lot of power into the thingy, and then that's what he learned that. So no, Evankel didn't teach him how to use the orb technically. But I'm guessing if you see Bam use anything fire related at some point, it's definitely thing
Yeah.
that taught him that.
But that's my thing. The whole thing was they pointed how special our orb was,
Yeah.
and then they talked about how special Evanka Hell's flaming orb was. It's like only few people can use an orb. Yeah, flaming orb. Oh my god! And then they gas this orb up all the time, but it's like I barely see them thinking like do something that much special with the orb, other than like the techniques that's been taught have been from other people that don't even use orbs. So it's like, regardless of your geniuses or not, Evanka Hell took him on as a student. That's the difference. So it's like, well, okay, what did you gas the orb up for, really, if anybody can teach this nigga how to do it?
Well, I mean, it was a Dawn. It wasn't like a nobody that taught him. But I hear you though. But the orb is rare, and I know that's probably part of the reason why Van Kel was interested in him. Plus he cracked Kallavan a little bit, and then he's in a regular. So like a combination of all of those things probably made him interesting. But I still think it's a travesty that Rack got nothing. I felt like Rack, like I always felt like it was kind of sad because I felt like Kuhn woke up was still as strong as Rack, and he had been inactive for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Like he came when he passed that test to become a C rank regular like mad quick. So I don't know. To be honest, Rachel's the only character I've vibed with she actually acts how someone climbing the tower. Vibe a lot more, has resolve, and the most interesting stuff happens from her. I definitely agree that when Rachel's around, a lot of the most interesting stuff happens, but I think there's a lot of characters like Rachel who are in the tower who are like pretty underhanded and whatnot. But Rachel is just weak, which is probably the part that bothers us the most. She can't do anything on her own to defeat. But I don't hate Rachel anymore. I'm indifferent on Rachel. I think but I always thought she was a vital part of the story.
Oh, it's always gonna be fuck Rachel. I don't have the same hatred as like Fire. It's always gonna be fuck that bitch. But
I dislike Doan more.
I
to
don't,
be honest. I think Doan is the worst.
dead ass like. Dead ass. But my thing about Rachel is like people like, well, she acts like somebody who's in the tower, bro. She chooses half these situations to be in herself, bro. I'm not gonna give her the fact. She has fucking 90% more information on the tower than half the niggas in the tower that's been in there for 10,000 years. I bet you she knows shit that Jing Sin don't even know. Like, you said me feel bad, bro. She has leverage. Use that to your advantage. People be sticking out for you. You be betraying these niggas. You be going out of pocket. Like, then you go back and cry. Oh, pity me, bro. It is what it is. Say it is what it is. And then you gonna cry about it when you get clocked back. No, that's the shit I hate. If you go like people like, oh y'all hate Rachel because she's a girl. She does that. She just being human. Like, bro, listen. I don't hear White going back and crying. If I get my power, no. Like, when until I get my power. Like, bro, stop fucking crying and do what you gotta do. Okay, you climb on the tower. Okay, that's what it is. Stop crying about this shit. You know what it is before you came in here.
I just laughed because it was like, hey, Rachel, your legs hurt. We are absolutely willing to climb the tower with you and for you. Push bam. Like, like no, that's why I guess me. It's like it's not like they were unwilling to help her climb. You know what I'm saying? So just like Rachel, fix up. But Rachel's a good character. I like Rachel. Who do you think will get Evankel's ancient creature inside when she dies? Ooh. Well, if she dies, but there's a very very like dark part of my mind. It's like it's definitely going to Bam, but in a perfect world it goes to Rack. But like Bam gets all the stuff. Like Bam wants to eat the essence of bravery, all of that shit. Like,
well, he is the MC, motherfucker.
I don't fucking care. No, right. But yeah, what will be the final breaking point for Bam to decide he needs to kill Rachel? I know he should have clapped her. Yeah, I felt like if the Kuhn thing wasn't enough, there's nothing will ever be that. I understand it's hard. I don't necessarily need him to like want to kill her, but please don't fuck with her. Stop letting her like fuck with his mind. You think it's possible she'll be the reason either Yuri or Dorsey dies? I think I would say Dorsey more than Yuri. I think Dorsey has like Yuri and her. I don't see really clashing like that, but I could see her and Dorsey maybe get into it a little bit, something like that. I don't know. I need to know what Dorsey's up to. Like she hasn't like Bong Bong Uber Chan has not been around for a minute, so
Uber Chan.
That's all she's. She's a fucking Uber. She Lyft. Like teleport, bang bang. That's all she does. Like, need need my regulars to come back and put in some work, man. I remember somebody got angry at me for saying that in a stream once,
Saying what?
saying that obviously all of these new characters are inherently better than all the old characters due to their affiliation. So basically, because the hidden girl was connected by ancient times and to battling jihad and whatnot, the mere fact that Cha was who he was, the first son of man or human, whatever the case is, immediately makes him much better characters than anybody you saw in season one. And I'm like, why? Why did you think that argument made sense? It didn't. I'm not telling you to believe you need to like the season one characters or that these characters won't end up being more interesting, but they're not inherently just better because of their affiliation. I don't agree with that part. That was what I was saying. I thought that was kind of dumb. But like Rand's important, so Rand should come back. Anak is important. Anak has history. She
And
has important feelings, so
yeah,
she's important. So does Endorsu. So it's like I didn't even get that.
yeah, like Rand is like first of all, Rand is direct main branch. And like, besides being a princess, she's the original. We seen that's the first instance we've seen of like Jihad's princesses. You know what I mean? So like, that's just a big ass staple. Off that alone, she should be back.
Yep. And to me, Rand had to, in my opinion, Bam aside, obviously, had the best combat showcase as from the regular. Like his
Rand has
arsenal.
my favorite movie in the entire series. That man has a called Grand Espada de la Luz, and he throws a big spear at you. That's so fucking fire.
Bro.
But yeah, you're right
When
though.
he
He definitely
fought
has the
when
best
he
combat.
fought Iniesta and he flashed
Bruh,
into Machete and she said, "Don't try to dodge the swordsmanship of the
withstand
Arya
their
family."
attack.
She said, "Take that shit and hit him with something stronger." I said, "That is the rawest thing. That's some apery. That is grade A apery." But I fucking love that
And the
moment.
craziest shit still is that Indiana just fought Rack, and he was really about to body Rand again.
Uh-huh.
That's crazy too, because if Rand ain't had the help at the end, he's about to get bodied, bruh. Like literally.
Cause he popped like 2 redans, I think, right? So
Yeah,
he's about to burn out.
bro, and he still had it, and he just died. Yeah, that's a top 3 fight in the series, bro. I don't care, bro. Don't care.
Yeah, ride me off the Percocets.
Yo, bro, he's wildin'. I can hear the Yankees.
Take me back, please, man. Please take me back.
Don't get me
I
wrong,
need
like
that again.
season 3 TO is hitting, and I love like we're getting like more like it's gonna be like higher stakes, like all the jihad. I don't know, man. Something about that season 2, like when it was like when like the hands of Arlene, like that arc,
Yeah.
man. That whole like when I used to read TOG, then like I don't know, bro. That shit was just hitting like a different kind of different.
And we used to come
This,
up with
this
some
the thing.
crazy ass theories.
Yo,
Yeah, this the thing for me. I noticed a lot more times. The weaker your characters are, the easier is the choreograph fights. It happens because you can't like imagine this now. Like imagine like OG Dragon Ball tactics Goku was using and like in a building or something like that to beat whoever he was fighting. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You can like run around maneuvering like playing tricks and schemes like that. You ain't finna see fucking Super Saiyan God Goku, Peekaboo, and fucking Broly, because that nigga gonna destroy the building. They're just strong planets. So it's like the stronger they get, like you can still have raw ass fights, but it's just like the tension or like just the choreography and the creativity isn't the same.
It's also the glass ceiling, the power ceiling problem, where it's like you don't want to break the glass ceilings. Like you don't want to show like how strong
Yeah.
some characters are, then have your main characters break that ceiling, even though technically they're not supposed to be that strong. So the power creep stuff it can be difficult to handle. So I feel you on that.
and you still have to show DC like the destructive capability properly.
Yeah.
Especially for like when you're in a close space. Technically, any of these motherfuckers could. Oh, my shit just changed. Oh, I can show my face. Oh. That's not.
But yeah, I don't know if I don't necessarily need Kaiser to do something against the rankers and whatnot, but I feel like because she's affiliated with that family and how they treated her, she could at least come and make some type of statement, whether that's disowning the family. Like she could do so much, and she's not weak, and she has a lot of stuff. Like She has the anima. And remember, its teeth are supposed to be strong enough to pierce through Ranker skin anyways, so.
And it's safe to say she got strong. I'm just gonna assume she got strong.
Bro, honestly, she can boost and be ranked.
Sorry, East. No, I don't think Yuri showing up in this order. Is Vagarov the supportman so far? I think all the Mad Dogs are whack, personally speaking.
Say it again, my bad. What'd you say? Somebody called me.
No, East. Go ahead.
Oh, I bet that.
Oh, all right. She could easily just be like rank level, and he could make up some shit like, oh, she unleashed some bullshit because she should already be a ranker. She's a high process. Like, there's plenty of ways he could easily just boost her up. Like Kuhn and them were fighting a ranker, not at the elite. That bitch ass nigga at the elite. Like, it's not that hard, bro. To level up, because like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. He jumped the gun. Nobody made this strong. The band could have just split up, but he could have had plenty of ways to like maneuver around the shit. But he did it to himself. It's whatever.
I feel like Rack and Kuhn low-key got like a Toriyama hand job where like they just give him like just make him stronger just because. Like,
Kuhn got that, and Kuhn got that. I don't mind, but Rock definitely, because he hadn't did shit yet.
Because the way they were fighting the elite, you're right. Like if you put I feel like you put Elaine there, Elaine could still help from the back, even if she's not the one doing all the fisherman stuff from the forefront. But she could still do something. Like Elaine is not that useless. That's basically all I'm saying. Who's more of a fraud, Sachi, who was hyped for the longest and did nothing, or Levy from the last station? They're both some frauds. Sachi Faker, one of the strongest D rank, blah 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 blah. Sachi didn't do nothing crazy. He really didn't.
He did one thing with hockey, and that was it. That was literally.
That nigga had the same entire fucking 100 chapters he was in. Same vines going. Nigga, damn, was you doing anything else? You trade your eye for one spell. You can't use Shinsoo, that's all?
Say that again?
I said he traded his eye for one spell. Remember, then he had like a contract, like it was a trade-off to use a spell. He like got rid of his eye or some shit like that. Or am I misremembering right now?
Sachi.
Oh yeah, he lost his eye for something. What was it for again?
I swear it was for a spell, right? Because you know that's sorcery. Like those require trade-offs and stuff like that. Or so Chad will correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, I feel like that. Yeah, I remember what you're talking about. I felt like the thing he was using was spell related, and I think he gave his eye up to be able to use it or something. I gotta look it up. It's been so long, and like him and even wasn't it Boro, the one who's supposed to be really good at weapons and stuff like too. Like I felt like those guys didn't end up panning out to be what I thought they were gonna be. But
Boro did more shit than Sachi, dumbass.
Low key, high key actually.
Sachi was a burger cheese, no lettuce. But the biggest burger out of all of them is Levi.
Yeah, Levi was what? Levi came with his Scantron questionnaire, Korean Riddler gimmick. Yo,
bum ass nigga. I remember this man KB. Bum. What you talking about?
Okay, bye bye. But nah, Levi was a fraud for sure. Levi was a fraud. Levi walked around like he was so fucking raw, and this nigga lost to rock throw. Like he really lost to rock throw. Like Stone Edge had this nigga shook. Rock came with inaccurate rock throw, and he was like, I don't want to smoke, bro.
Yeah, and then Bam pulled up. It was like,
Bam was gonna kill him, but it was the fact that Rock was just learning how to use the rock shit.
I watched him.
Right? And I'm like, okay, so this is all this guy got? That shit was funny. Sachi, Aka, Boro, Daniel, or Sims. Do you see Chang coming back? Chang is gone. He got blown back.
I honestly hated that whole team. I hate the Hell Train rejects.
Chang, Kotawa God, from the Hell Train. He fucking got blown back.
Nah, that nigga don't exist, dog. I don't know who you talking about.
Man was like, yo, me and Contra Blitz, we're free. Bodied. He got bodied by some of the worst named niggas ever. Remember? He got bodied by the Starbucks crew. The Venti Tall Grande niggas. Didn't they kill him? Or am I wrong about that?
They might have been. Cause I remember name
White,
Ben.
white girls go crazy.
Oh man, yeah, they did him dirty, man. He didn't deserve to die like that. He did. He did. I thought he was. I thought he was. I thought he came back with purpose because I don't think Quatero died. But I think he's still there, isn't he? Like Quatero Blitz, like he's still alive, isn't he? We'll see.
I think so.
It's been a while. It's been a while. But what do you guys think Yama's gonna do moving forward? Like I think his role moving forward is gonna be vital because like I kind of see him. Like, I don't think he's dying personally. I don't think he's gonna die.
Yama.
I think Paul is gonna be the one who becomes the leader of the K9 people, and I think Yama's gonna go off to become like a true Slayer in a sense. Like he's gonna go like actually involve himself with some FUG shit. I don't know. I could be wrong, but what do you guys think?
I 100% agree with you. I see, like you said, Paul leading the K9 people because the little baby brother is his turn. Doom was already out the picture, so he just fades back away and dies probably. And then Yama's like, all right, you know what, it's time to change. He has to change of heart, working with Bam and all that other shit. And it's like, you know what, it's time to get some shit done. Bug, you know what I'm saying? We needed help, but we only had like 5 people backing us up. It's time we start making a new front, especially to go to war.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Joey?
What?
What do you think
Yama?
Yama's role is gonna be moving forward, like after this arc and everything? After like his Ratchet fight, like what do you think he's gonna do?
I think what you said is possible, but I think he's gonna not like Yurick in a sense, but like kind of be like more so to Bam, like a little closer. Yeah. I think he really fucks with him. I think he's gonna keep him like, yo, big bro Yama, I might need your help on it. Come like I think he's gonna play that role personally.
But I think that makes sense from Yama's point of view, considering
because Bam saved everybody.
Bam, like Yama, out of all the Slayers, has the only one to me has a real reason to fuck with him. Like
exactly.
Karaka may not need to hate him. I like White. I don't think White and Karaka should like him. It is what it is. Blah blah blah. But like Yama has no reason to dislike Bam though. So I'm cool with them being cool moving forward.
Yeah,
it don't have to be some my nigga, but it's like we cool though, cordial.
Yeah, like I got you. Like, oh, you need me in a battle texture? I pull up. That's what I'm. I think which is perfect. That's perfect.
Blaze, the only reason why I disagree with you is because Slayers have to go after somebody in the Tangway family. That's the role. That's their goal. They're supposed to take out somebody. So like, Slayers will always be vital for that only. Because I feel like if anything too, if the Slayers don't end up being the ones that kill like any family heads, at the very least they're gonna take out the strongest of the commanders in the Jod army. So I do think Yama going forward is gonna be important.
Yeah, and he's gonna be going anti-Lopia because of him and his family, his father. And
But yeah. But I guess any last questions? Anything you think we need to talk about we didn't cover, or we can wrap this up because I'm.
In general?
Yeah, I don't know. And it could be about anything. It doesn't have to be something recent. I feel like we pretty much covered everything. Yeah.
The only real beef I got.
Go ahead.
Ever is that he really just gave me OD Blue Drac.
Yeah, he did.
And I want to see him back.
Did I enjoy season 3? Initially, I was not enjoying it. I didn't like the cage stuff. Like Yama aside, I wasn't enjoying the beginning stuff with the cage and Dang and Louis and these fucking dog niggas. It wasn't hitting, but I think for me the turning point was pretty much when Kel Hellam started scheming to get to the walls of coexistence, and that's really where to me it started picking up when Yama confronted the Elder. And for me, pretty much from there on out. But I would say really where it hit a stride for me was pretty much after Ratcha pulled back initially that first time. To me, from that moment on, I felt like SIU cut the bullshit. Because I felt like he made this one chapter. I think it's the 50th chapter of season 3, but it's the one where he fights the Ranker and he beats him. Right? I feel like he took that entire chapter to just stop the bullshit. He's like, you know when he beat the K9 rank, he's like, well, hold on. That K9 person didn't use transformation. therefore we can't say Bam is like they cut the bullshit. We know he's stronger than a ranker. Why are we still doing this? Like with that chapter, he just cut out the nonsense. He's like, okay, yes, he is. He's obviously ranker level. He beat a ranker, and then he did the thing where it's like he explained how Bam got better with his control, and he wasn't just using full power. Like, yeah, it wasn't pretty how he got there. It wasn't sexy, but god damn it,
We got there.
He just pulled the fucking cover off and then showed us what was there, and then we moved forward. So now we don't have to keep pussyfooting with how strong he is. So
yeah, it's over with. Facts.
Yeah. So from then on, I've been enjoying it. And obviously, you guys know Mule Love is back. That's my favorite. That's literally my favorite character. So like, I'm having a great time. How dope would it be to see Yama take our Lobo B ahead? That'd be crazy.
I mean, that'd be EOS, but that would be...
Yeah, end the series for sure, but that'd be crazy. The snake dude, Wool. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, that was his name. What did you ask me about Wool again? Who do you think who do you think the captain is that's helping Wool? The Orochimaru snake guy, the snake hair, and the guy's like, come on, Bam, you little shit. I'm gonna beat your ass. Yeah, snake spell. And nothing worked. And Bam just slapped him with some water. Yeah, who's that? Who do you think he's working for? Wasn't it? Was it? Do we? No. I think his name is Wool, the snake guy, Orochimaru looking guy. He's the one who captured the Yawa.
Oh.
Remember, he was working with somebody like this is the captain, this is the leader. I think I don't remember if someone said it was Cha, but I don't remember. I don't know if I looked into that, but.
Oh, another thing about season 3. If we're talking about any comments, I think SIU is most well, two things. SIU, like, one thing I think he's never missed on in this series is displaying how just different Jihad is, and like I don't think he ever misses with that personally. And like that little 2-3 chapter flashback we had when he was like, "You probably know me as King," like bro, that literally like I was reading that like this is some of like the coldest shit I've ever read. Like, and he was pretty much like, "You don't think I'm all right? Come on, let me not even give you a second. I'm just gonna pull out 1,000,000 golden needles
from Mystery Island.
Yeah, from Mystery Island, and do your best. Let me know if you can. Let me know if you can do that."
He's like, hold on. So you got a little taste of how to see destiny. You got cocky? Come on, bro. I'm the king.
You can't get cocky, nigga. Zebra told us. Don't get cocky.
Yo, he put that man right back in his place.
And 2, like, well, yeah, that shit was literally like 10 out of 10. That shit. I think Jihad is
that's
well
my
done.
regular.
Yeah, and then 2 is wow, Christ, fucking Oh, I think the captain, like, is the most probably interesting character we have right now. I think, like the captain, like the fucking Wagner,
the Wagner looking motherfucker,
yeah, that has a different mole and a different, still has both sharp teeth like this kid. And then we had all the theories, shit, people talking about like possible things that like whether or not you believe they're kids or they're like they all have a, you know what I mean?
Yep. Like
the captain has the foresight, has immortality. Rather, you could say Karaka side of why, and then you could say Wagner has the vitality aspect since he always doesn't die and everybody strong as is, and he also has the will to be king. So out of those 3, they all have aspects. I think the captain, he kind of set this whole shit up with like Chan the one late in the future helping. I'm trying to kind of all this. He's just like, yeah, I think, and we don't know what his role is. We know he, and when it makes me think about Karaka, because Karaka looked at Wagner and didn't say nothing about how himself. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And then the captain looked exactly like Wagner. And then
Karaka was more concerned about if you don't have the literal ring. I don't believe who you say you are.
Exactly. He didn't look at Wagner like he looks like me.
Yeah.
That's it. Exactly. Think like.
Chat's actually asking some really good questions. That's a good question.
I can't see. I can't see the chat.
No, I got you. I get it. But first of all, I wish Sean Forster would be confident and say, "Yeah, he's a regular, but approach him like he's a ranker." Because I'm sick of reading how is a regular so strong. I'm so tired of that. I'm seeing that too. I feel you with that one. Was there any missed opportunities in this season?
Missed opportunities? Yeah. The
Yeah.
fuck?
Yes, there were a couple.
Right.
Yeah, Rack. Well, that's the big one. Rack's a big one. And I
I mean,
think I would
we're
like
not
to.
even
I would
70
have
chapters
personally
in,
liked
though.
to
We're
see a
not
bit.
even 70 chapters in, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
It
true.
is early. That is true. But damn it, I do think there was one thing I was thinking about the other day. And it was Karaka related.
Is it like within his
Oh, because he
character?
become a high rank because he became a high ranker off screen. I think they should have showed the process of how that works. I think this would.
I agree, but in my opinion, like, bro, he was like, how, like, you know what I mean? Like, I've always got high rank.
I know, but you have to expect more from him with the title now, right? Because
No, yeah, you're right.
remember, as the
Sure.
baby slayer, he basically was just a ranker. Like, he was still pretty new to the title, so you can always excuse the fact that he was always a step behind. Because if you think about it, he's actually been very good at showing that Karaka's obviously not as strong as like a Yama or a White full power. Because like, I think when White comes out the train, I think he claps 3 rankers pretty much immediately. But Karaka
Yeah,
bodies
bro.
one. But Karaka bodies one. So it shows you like, okay, Karaka could do what he's doing, but he's not White level.
Yeah.
And then when certain things happen, like let's say like White gets out the way or something, it might just a little bit might graze Karaka. Like he might graze him. Like he'll dodge it, but hit him a bit. This just show like he's not quite there yet, but he's there. With him becoming the higher ranker, I just the thing that me was always like, why? Like all he did was you really think about it, he just lost a lot. So I was wondering, but yeah, I thought that was a missed opportunity, and I did think we should have got a bit more characterization beforehand for Kallavan's caring about his companions, because I do understand how some people think about him caring about them that deeply. Came out of nowhere. I can
Yeah, no, yeah, because especially since he was a jihad dick sucker, I kind of
like he did come with the whole like I'm military. It's all about the mission vibe. And
Yeah.
he's like my friends though, So I get it. I get that. And what was the other one? What do you think about Ghost being an irregular and Akraptor's daughter and FUG? So yeah, the earring thing. I forgot to talk about that. Remember the earring? That girl could be Akraptor's daughter. And we knew, and he said that he married or was with somebody from one of the families too, right? Which is why we're thinking she's from the RA family. I can't even remember how it all went down exactly, but it's dope that she's gonna be in the story. So I'm happy with that. Now with Ghost being an irregular, I don't know if he's an irregular just because he can use the Black Shinsoo sphere. But if we're going based on pure evidence, the only people we know who can do that are irregular. So he's got to be one based on what we know. But Ghost is interesting. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. I just want to see at the end of this season where SIU teases Yuri meeting with Jihad. That'll be dope. I don't think the process of becoming a higher ranker is anything deep. It's literally might just be the ranking office dragging his name Karaka into the higher ranker folder. I agree with that, but like it's just like you know what? It's just probably me because I just like him so much. I'm probably overthinking it, but I thought it would have been cooler if maybe after this war he does something significant and then he gets upgraded to advanced ranker or higher ranker or something of the sort. But you win some, you lose some. My high hope for this season is they win this battle. Bam, Kuhn, Rack train. They get training. We get a arc focus on Wagner or the hunt for Rachel. Battle between the princesses, something like that. But I don't think he's gonna be able. I feel from my understanding, based on the way he always talks about like the chapters in his blog post. It seems that like his core audience from Korea gets very disengaged with the story when Bam is not at the center of attention. So if he goes off focus with Bam too long, I think it could. I don't know if it's affecting his ratings or his pockets or whatever, but Japan is kind of like that too in a lot of ways. Where I find that the main character is always one of the most popular ones. Where I feel like in Western comic books. Like as much as we like Marcus from Deadly Class, we can watch an entire arc with Maria or Saya, not see Marcus, and have a great time. We don't care. So it might be just a culture thing. Would a wreck pulling up B2OD? Yes, because a wreck comes is over. I don't care. It's done. It's over. the Jihad's army loses. Kallavan's dead. Everyone's dead. But all right, guys. Focus on the lowest common denominator. But I don't think Iraq's coming anytime soon, guys. I think Bam's gonna have to meet him on the 77th floor, and then that's when we'll see him again. CU does have some bitch nigga movements. It's your story. Develop it how you want. Develop. I guess, but you gotta stay relevant in the rankings and making money for them to continue to want to put you up there. I guess I feel like he could find a balance though, for sure. I feel you guys. But all right, we're gonna head out. Unless you have anything else to say or add, Joey or Tris. Oh yeah, I'm a stream on Twitch tonight, by the way. But yeah, anything else you guys want to say?
Jinsung goat, Bam goat,
Oh,
White goat.
We didn't even talk about the fucking the teleportation thing. I would say this: the arrow power up out of all the things that he got was the one that bothered me the least.
Yeah, bro. It
that was
fit.
set up
It
well.
fit the scene. It
No,
fit
but
the
think
scene
of,
perfectly.
also think about what his second Thorn fragment it does, because it's spatial time, like time warp manipulation, like related, because it sucked him out of the hidden floor when Jihad ragdolled him. So with him being able to do some facsimile of teleportation, actually isn't that crazy.
Yeah,
like that's been set up. I actually was okay with that.
Yeah, and we know Bam is a biter. Like he looks at shit. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Bam with Jesus.
But yeah, Webtoon TOG went from like 2.5 minutes since the anime started. Love it or hate it, it brought more to the series. That's the thing that I'm happy about. As long as it did give it its publicity, and always the general goal of animation is to promote the source material. So that is actually its job. So if it does that, it technically did its purpose. But I didn't enjoy it though. Ghost was a webtoon, yes it is. So was An Ordinary. I talk about all that shit on the channel, so there's An Ordinary video, there's Ghost videos. I gotta get back on the Ghost video waves. It's hard times, man. But I'm gonna get back on everything soon. Anyways, we out of here. Thank you guys for watching. Streaming on Twitch later. You're